people are taking great advantage of it. If you can say chat GPT is one
Yeah.
of the thing people are
Right.
majorly using nowadays. First of all, thanks for inviting me for this. And yes, since
Extremely
it
well.
was a long conversation we were having, so finally we are into it, and we have started finally. So
Yeah.
yes, so let's discuss first. I'll introduce myself.
Mhm.
Myself, Shweta Dabhade Chauhan, and in total, I am having 10 plus years of experience into HR, working with multiple companies in Indore. Right now, I'm in Pune, working with Valeria Labs Private Limited. And
Mhm.
if you talk about my journey, so it was a very good journey since start. I have learned so many things. So yes, I'm leveraging the same thing right now in the current company. And if you talk about the current scenarios which they are in the market, so yes, there are multiple challenges which HRs are facing, and along with that, we have multiple things in the market which are helpful for the HRs to automate the things and evaluate the perspective of an employee or candidates. So yes, things are going in a good way right now.
Great, great. So, according to this scenario, my first question is like, how are advancement in HR technology, such as AI and automation and reshaping traditional HR processes and going into automation? So, what do you think? How it is going on, and is it replacing the whole process of old HR, or there are still something which we cannot go through technology only?
Okay. Since you have used reshaping the and last means the older process of an HR. So the older process of an HR was more of the paperwork. Things were manual, and HRs, be it of any industry, they were using manual things for the HR processes, routine tasks, because of which data accuracy was lacking somewhere. So I feel yes, technology is helping the HRs in terms of data accuracy, the data privacy, and also helping HR in terms of their routine work. For example, there are multiple portals which help HR for automating their systems, like payroll, if you say, and even if the recruitment application tracking system is there. So yes, these things are helping HRs, and specifically into AI and automation, yes, there are multiple chatbots available which helps employee to get their queries resolved. In such a sense, HR means get time to focus on strategic initiatives, like they focus more on talent development and hiring new talents, strategic planning for the employee growth and wellness.
So if we talk about the automation process, so is it something like I'm not well versed about the HR processes just because I am not in that field that I am working as an HR or something. But what I listen from many of the people or from HRs or from different news is like it may or can a automation process replace the physical HR, or can automation process or can AI bot replace the whole HR department, or maybe we need to have five resources at a time. But if we will be using automation or AI, then we it would be something like we will be using one or two HR. Is it something?
To be very honest, I feel no, because AI is something which is human trained.
Okay.
There are multiple things which HR can handle. Obviously, human touch is always important. One to one interaction is always there with the employees. So it is really important to connect with the employee to get their queries resolved. Obviously, technical things they can get the answer from the AI or chatbots or from any other things. But when there is a personal relationship building thing is there, then HR is definitely required in a company.
Okay, fine. Now, in what ways can HR professional leverages technology to streamline recruitment and enhance the candidate experience?
See, as of now, many of the HRs might not be using it, but in the future, they must, or we
Mhm.
must use it. Like for example, resume screening. For an example, if we say it takes 30 to 40 seconds to screen a resume, understand the job requirement, and then work on it. So these AI tools can do for us, like resume screening, initiate the first interaction with the candidates, track their process, enhance what things are required, and have a video interview, means
Okay.
where we can arrange a video interview, first round or second round, whatever it is, technical
Mhm.
round we can take from them. So yes, this can help in the future.
So as you are saying, like maybe video interview or maybe like some automated questions or can say a screening round. So there is a role of data, I think, that it could play an important role, that where data exists, like how the automated questions are or how you set the data. So my next question is, what role does data analytics play in HR organization or HR automation, and how can organization use it to make more informed decisions about their workforce?
Okay, so first thing, data analytics in HR automation enables an
Mhm.
organization to inform a decision,
Mhm.
to analyze what workforce or kind of workforce we are needing for the future, or predicting the patterns of trends, what is needed. It can support in workforce planning, talent acquisition, and even in the employee development initiatives. So I feel yes, this data analytics can help for the future.
Like after COVID, maybe there is a new term which is viraling right now, that work from home culture. So
Yes.
there are many people who are now somewhere looking forward for a work from home only. And people right now, if we go through some of the screening, people ask like, is it the work from home job? Or after even COVID, there is some positive sign also, like so many people who are not available for office work, they are having now like opportunities that they can work from home, because companies are allowing them to work from home and to do some of the part, like maybe part time or something. So means with the rise of this remote work, how was HR technology adapted to support virtual collaboration, communication, and team engagement? Means how is the team engagement working? And if the person is doing remote job, so how we are engaging them in day-to-day activities, or maybe some HR activities or some cultural activities, or like many other activities. So what is the role of that part?
Okay. So from your entire question, I understand there are two things. First,
Mhm.
people are getting multiple opportunities for work from home, and why is it so? So I would definitely answer this question like after the COVID or during COVID, people were not aware that they can work from home and they can deliver the things properly. But during COVID, it happened, and things went well. Many IT companies or many companies were means the performance of the companies went well during the COVID as well.
Mhm.
So uh, that didn't impacted the life of an employee basically. But if I talk now about work from home or remote work, so I definitely feel that definitely they can work from home and work productively, but there is a missing of communication once
Mhm.
they are this completely work from home if they are opting for. So human touch misses, communication lacks. So there is a difference while people work from home and work from office. Things become different. Second question, you
Okay.
asked me that how this HR technology helped me in virtual collaboration. Am I right?
Yes, exactly. The virtual collaboration, like how you are engaging people and how collaborating with them as they are working remotely.
Yes. So there are multiple tools which allows employee to get connected with the team while they are working remotely, and video conferencing platforms are there. Project management softwares are there where we can manage and see what exactly they are doing, and how many hours they are working basically. So it happens.
Okay.
So tools and technology helping. If I talk about employee engagement activities, so virtual team building activities are also there, which we plan and do virtually.
Okay, so in the same process, like you said that you are managing or you are tracking time. So I think there are many tools, as you also said that. So if any new technology comes in the HR process, so how the organization manage and work with that, and how can HR professionals overcome resistance to change within the workforce, like what exactly they are doing or how they are collaborating with such tools and working with that tool and being habitual of those tools.
Okay, so definitely resistance comes when something like project management, time management, types of terms come into concept. So
Mhm.
people resist to it because they feel that it is there for micromanagement.
Right.
But yeah, but to be being a part of the management, I feel this is important, as we got to know that who is having how much of workload and where we can manage them to have some work life balance for them. For example, if someone is working for 10 hours a day and he
Mhm.
is working on 2 or 3 projects, and if someone is working for 6 hours and is working on a single project, so we can leverage that. I mean, we can manage that work with the other person, and the other person can have the work life balance for him.
Got it. Got it. Now, if like as you said that there are many tools and you're managing those and balancing the workforce, so I think there is a process of automation which plays a significant role from tools or maybe from softwares or something. So there is a process. So in that process, I would like to know like how is the HR automation impacting employees' experience, and what exactly steps can an organization take to do a seamless transition between automation process by tools and manual processes.
Okay, so employee experiences, I can say they have self-service option over there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If there is an automated tool available, they can have a self-service for themselves. For example, I can give you an example, like if someone is in a need of salary slip for
Mm-hmm.
taking a loan from a bank,
Okay.
so he or she will be able to log into the portal, download their salary slips, and directly go to the bank.
Okay, so means
Opposite to
you.
it, if someone is not having that automated tool or self-service portal available with them, what they will have to do is that they will have to connect with the HR. In big firms, they have to follow process, drop an email to the HR.
Mhm.
Once the HR receives an email, he or she will be sending the salary slips to the employee, and then they are going to move ahead with their process. So it gets difficult for them to, in terms of time, it will take
Hmm.
time when things will be manual.
Got it.
So it
So
was
means
just an
it
example.
is like for example, it is something like a mix of both, like maybe automation and some manual process. There are something which could be automated, but there are something which should be there as a manual process. Is it so?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so if we talk about some tools or automation processes, so can you share me an example of this process? Like, can you share example of successful implementation of HR technology that has significantly improved organization efficiency and effectiveness of the workforce or the working of the organization?
Okay, so cloud-based HRMS system
Mm-hmm.
for managing the employee data, and LMS, learning management system for employee training and development. This can also help an organization to grow. For example, if I am saying about training and development term, because there are multiple things which are in the market right now, and employees are eager to learn new technologies. So
Okay.
it is difficult for the seniors or the training department to provide training to all of them. So if there is an AI available which can provide them training,
Mhm.
and so that it will be helpful for both an employee and the company.
Okay, got it. But what I think is, like if we are going with any particular tool or maybe like an automation process or maybe with AI, so I think there may be something which is ethical or non-ethical also. So, means what exactly like a process if we are going with an AI, if we decide that we are taking a decision to go with the automation and AI tool. So, what exactly the ethical consideration we should keep in mind that after implementing automation, decision making should be strong, or maybe ethically it would go right or maybe wrong. So, is that something which any organization do a hit and try or maybe a cold run or something like that?
See, it is very important to have a good decision while
Hmm.
it comes to when it comes to employees. For
Okay.
example, for their performance management,
Hmm.
let's say if we are doing one-to-one discussion with an employee, talking about their feedbacks, their growth, what they had done in past quarter or let's say in a year. So it depends how an employee is taking it. If we put entire thing to an AI, it will become difficult to communicate the feeling what exactly we are
Okay.
saying.
Okay. That
So
exactly
see,
means like a blend of automation and human touch because feelings can be transferred from manual process only, not from the automation or automated
yes,
tools.
human touch cannot replace anything. No, not even can AI or augmented reality can do so.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, if we talk about the ethical consideration, so yes, transparency is very important in that term, and avoiding bias algorithms means we cannot train an AI in such a way that there will be no bias decision it will take. Organization can prioritize the fairness and regularly audit what AI is doing for their accountability and for their company, how it is working. For example, if
Okay.
a system is created, for example,
Mm-hmm.
AI is created for
Mm-hmm.
company
Mm-hmm.
where we will be analyzing the performance of an employee or all the employees. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to check in a quarterly or half yearly basis what changes is required basically in that AI system so that it can improve. Because in 6 months, we can say almost 30 new joiners will be there with different characteristics, with different skill set, and different years of experience.
Okay.
So we'll have to train our AI in such a way that it improves for all such scenarios.
Got it. Got it. Completely get the process what you are explaining. Means we need to be in both the things in manual and in automation because the trend is going on. So the same thing I want to ask you, like if we see the same scenario after approximately ahead or next 5 years, so the trend which is going on. So do you see emerging in HR technology in next up to 5 years? How can HR professionals stay ahead from this curve?
See, yes, over the 5 years, I am sure that augmented reality will take in place for training, for tools, and other things. And also, I guess there will be the integration of blockchain for HR processes. And If you say how an HR professional can stay ahead by staying informed, what is going in the market, attending conferences, and cultural means adopting the culture of innovation, what innovation is coming in the market. So HR definitely can keep them ahead of these technologies.
How does HR technology contribute to the employees development and upskill initiatives? Means what we do, or what automation processes do, or what HR professionals and other technologies are doing to upskill the employees of the organization.
Okay. So contribution of HR technology to an employee for their development is offering them a personalized feedback or continuous feedback, you can say, showing them the learning paths for the future, their skill assessments. So this kind of thing HR technologies can do, and it fosters a culture of continuous learning uh, by providing and e-learning platforms, you say, mentorship which is virtually happening in the market, and upskilling opportunities aligned for the organization goal and for the personal growth of an employee.
Got it. So I think we are done with all the questions, because there are many questions. If we'll start talking about it, there would be endless questions, because
Right,
automation,
correct.
technology, HR process, and the well-being, and those things are like one by one coming to my mind. So I think we should stop here. Maybe we can have a next round, next session, in which we'll be talking about something else. This is what I was asking about, all trends and technology and automation. So I think we are done over here for now. And it's being really very nice to meet you virtually right now and having such interactive session with you. And I believe that we could go more and beyond this, but as of now, we had all those things what we were planning. So that's it for now from my side, I think. So what do you think,
Okay, sure,
and what do
Shashank.
you feel about the same process? If I may ask about the last thing of this, like what do you see that HR technology, or maybe like say automation process, or maybe the manual process, like how it is going right now? It is something which is or which should be there, or there is something which you think that this is positive or this is negative or something like that?
Okay. So, Shashank, HR is something which is very vast. We
Mhm.
cannot cover this thing in a small session of an half an hour. So
Right.
yes, it's a less time that we are communicating right now. But yes, we have covered a major thing which we need to discuss. And yes, definitely we can connect in the future to discuss something more about the HR technologies. And yeah, technologies is keep on growing and helping HRs and other members as well, I would say,
Mhm.
because everyone is using and taking the advantage of the AI tools right now, and it's helping others to means grow in terms of everything. Let's say even if it is skills development, communication, or whatever it is. So people are taking great advantage of it. If you can say chat GPT is one
Yeah.
of the thing people are
Right.
majorly using nowadays.
Right.
So
I
yeah,
understand
we
it,
can go.
because when I see people were emailing or short one or two liner emails, but now as ChatGPT grown or this AI tools grown, people are sending emails with 4 5 line explaining each and everything by using AI. Means somewhere it is helping people to understand and to keep the flow with regular employees, or maybe their friends, or maybe the family, or maybe anyone, that yes, we are now ahead of previously what we were doing.
Yes, the hesitation has means lower down with the time because
Right.
of this. Because people initially with with if they are not having good communication skills, they were hesitating to write an email.
Right.
Maybe they might feel that there is some grammar mistake, or what if I do not use appropriate word over there. In that case, it was difficult for them to communicate what exactly they were saying. So now it became easy for them. So communication became easy because of that.
Right.
That's my personal
So
point of view. Yeah.
understood the same thing because I feel also the same thing. Okay,
Yes.
so thank you so much for coming and giving your time, and it's been really very nice meeting you virtually. We'll connect you soon for some other thing, for some other with some other questions, and we'll be in touch.
For sure. For sure.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.